Okay, I'm joined with manager Warren Feeney after a 1-1 draw at home to Enfield Town. Warren, good luck, but can you sum up that game for me?
Probably the worst we've played since I've been here. Disappointed. You can look and say we got into it in the end and come away with a point, but it wasn't good enough for me. Uh, Hard to sum up. Said I thought too many of us were off it today. You look at Worthing, you look at Maidstone to that today. It's one of them ones you've just got to accept it. But I thought we were poor over the pitch. I thought two centre backs done very well today, and Brucey. Um, Lee Harrison done well when he came on, bright spark, but I think too many of us were off it today.
Do you attribute it to playing opposition that are lower down the table yourselves? Because we seem to rise against bigger sides, but struggle against opposition, with no disrespect to Enfield Town,
No,
of course.
100%. You know what? I've always said this, and I hate this term in football when they go, you go and you're playing against teams above you. You have a free one. There's no pressure. That's why top players are top players, because they don't care who they beat. They'll go and beat any team. That's why top players are at the top level, because no disrespect, if it's Real Madrid to playing us, they'll go and beat 10-0. They want to beat 10-0. This is something that I've said to the players, and it worried me getting into it. We don't disrespect the Enfield, but it's a fear. And it's a hard one for me because I've never been brought up with it. And it's hard to accept it because, I don't care who I played against. I've played against some of the world's greatest teams. But I see it as 11-11. And it's a hard one for me to accept that. But it definitely is a factor in football.
With Hampton and Richmond away on Tuesday night, how vital is it now that you have a quick turnaround and a chance to put things right?
You know what? It's a terrible thing to say, but I'm actually glad. We've got another game so soon. And it's away because I said them, and we've got to do something right, boys. I said the fans have been brilliant. The fans stuck with them. I've been a club, the fans are booing, but the fans were outstanding out there. And I must admit, and it was a poor game, and a performance that I didn't like myself. But with a good chance to put it right against the team on Tuesday night in Hampton and Richmond. It'll be a tough game.
With so many young players as well, is it a risk that when things don't go our way that they can be sort of dragged down, so to speak?
Look, I've spoken about this 100%, and sometimes, people talk about these academy systems. It's a hard one. I was brought up in the old combination league where if the players never played on a Saturday, they played on a Wednesday night, and with some great players in the combination, and you would have kicked your granny. But some of these academy games have been to it, and that's not all the coaches. I know some of the coaches who are very hard on them, and they've got to, channel it, but it's very difficult coming out of that because I'm not having to go, but it's hard to teach them the game right. Football's a man's game, and that aggressiveness, which I want, and sometimes you go to these teams and you're looking at young players, and it's a different one to bring in, where I try and bring in ones if they're in academies and teams outside the Premier League, because they'll be brought up proper in football. Like I have a son at Tottenham, and that was part of why I told him to go there, because they've got great coaches in there. They're great enthusiasm with young. I know they're hard on them, and as I said, that's the one thing when you bring the young boys out of academy and into this league, they will see the other side of it.
Warren, thank you very much.
Thank you.